Ever wondered what's the real difference between a breast lift and a breast reduction?
Yeah.
It's a question that even some plastic surgeons, get mixed up about.
Honestly, I've always been curious.
Right.
Aren't they kind of the same thing?
Well, they might seem similar, but they're actually quite different.
Okay.
A breast reduction is all about decreasing the size by removing excess breast tissue and skin.
So it's like making them smaller and reshaping them?
Exactly. And, it also involves repositioning the nipple and areola to a more suitable spot. On the other hand, a breast lift focuses on lifting sagging breasts to make them firmer and perkier.
Oh, so a lift doesn't necessarily reduce the size?
That's right.
Got it.
It mainly involves removing excess skin and tightening the surrounding tissue.
Interesting. So who typically goes for a breast reduction?
Usually it's women of all ages who experience discomfort from overly large breasts. They might have back, neck, and shoulder pain, or even skin irritations under the breast fold due to moisture.
That must be really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it can be quite debilitating.
Yeah.
Reducing the breast size can alleviate those symptoms and improve their quality of life.
Makes sense. And what about a breast lift? Who's opting for that?
Well, women who have sagging breasts due to weight loss, pregnancy, breastfeeding, or aging.
Right.
They want to restore the youthful shape and position of their breasts.
So it's more about aesthetics than physical discomfort?
Exactly. But sometimes it's both. They might feel self-conscious or have trouble fitting into clothes properly.
But can't exercises help lift the breasts naturally?
Well, actually, no amount of exercise can significantly lift sagging breasts.
Really?
The sagging is due to stretched skin and tissue, not muscle tone.
Oh, I didn't realize that. So surgery is the only option?
For significant sagging, yes.
Okay.
It's important to consult a qualified surgeon to explore all options.
But wait, I've heard that combining a lift with implants can be risky. Is that true?
There are some added risks, yes, but with careful planning and a skilled surgeon, it's quite safe. The key is to choose an implant size that's appropriate.
I see. But wouldn't a larger implant give better results?
Not necessarily.
Really?
A large implant can overstretch the skin and make lifting difficult. It's about balance.
You know, it's like adding too much weight on a shelf that's already sagging.
Exactly. That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
So choosing the right implant size is crucial.
Got it. So, the scars? Are they the same for both procedures?
Yeah. The incisions are often similar.
Okay.
You have the periareolar incision around the nipple, the vertical incision down from the nipple, and sometimes the horizontal incision along the breast crease, the so-called anchor, or inverted T incision.
So even though the procedures are different, the scars might look the same.
Exactly.
Interesting.
The external appearance of the scars can be similar, even though the internal techniques differ.
And how about recovery? Is it different between the two surgeries?
Actually, they're quite similar.
Really?
Patients usually experience the most discomfort on the first day, which can be managed with medication.
I thought a reduction would require a longer healing time.
You'd think so, but both involve incisions and tissue adjustments. The overall healing process is comparable.
Well, that's good to know. Are there any special post-surgery care tips?
Patients should avoid strenuous activities for about 4 to 8 weeks.
Right.
They can resume daily activities relatively quickly.
That's manageable. So, what about breastfeeding afterward?
Breastfeeding might be affected, depending on the procedure and techniques used.
Okay.
It's crucial to discuss this with the surgeon beforehand.
Makes sense. So, to wrap it up, reduction decreases size, while a lift improves shape and position?
Exactly.
Got it.
And despite the differences, their recovery processes are quite similar.
Well, this has been really enlightening.
I'm glad we could clear things up.
Yeah.
It's important to understand the options available.
Absolutely. Thanks for breaking it down.
Anytime. Always
Yeah.
happy to chat about these topics.